Okay, we're going to make a foldable. Everyone should have a piece of paper that looks like this on one side and this on the other side. If you do not all have one, stop the video for a moment while you get one. Okay, first thing we're going to do on our foldable is we're going to look at our three landforms. We have sand dunes, deltas, and canyons. We're going to come back and talk about deltas at the very end of the video, but for right now, let's fill in our information. So let's start off with our canyons. Canyons form when moving water cuts through the Earth's surface. You have your river flowing through the middle of your canyon, and it slowly weathers away the dirt and carries it downstream. Our second landform is our sand dunes. Sand dunes form when wind-blown sand builds up in one place. You may stop the video at any time if you get behind. Okay, and then our third landform is deltas. Deltas form when water-borne sediments are deposited at the mouth of a river. So what's occurring? Here's our river. It's picking sediment up as it goes down. The little dots are our sediment. It's going really fast until it reaches the mouth. It slows down at the mouth of the river, and all of that sediment is deposited to form the delta. That's what all these little pieces of dirt here are. That eventually builds up and creates a landform at the mouth of the river, and that would be your delta. Okay, our objective, again, is I can recognize how landforms such as deltas, canyons, and sand dunes are the result of changes to the Earth's surface by wind, water, and ice. So we're going to flip over and we're going to look at how that occurs. So we have our changes to the Earth. Our three factors are wind, water, and ice. We have slow changes that are caused by these three things, and then we have fast changes, which we'll also talk about. Fast changes include things like volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and landslides. Fast changes occur very quickly. They immediately happen. You can immediately see a change. A volcanic eruption occurs when the magma in the earth explodes and the lava erupts onto Earth's surface. An earthquake is caused from pressure increases until a quake happens. So there's pressure occurring deep inside the earth, and it keeps pushing up and pushing up until there is a quake or a split in the Earth's surface. The last fast change is a landslide. Landslide occurs when there is a lot of liquid falling that causes the mud to wash away. And sometimes it can take things like buildings with it. Finally, we have our slow changes, which are weathering, erosion, and deposition. Weathering means that it breaks up. Erosion means that it moves it. And deposition means that it drops it. Weathering right here is the breaking down of rock. So for instance, wind blows and blows and blows, and as you see all the little pieces breaking off, that's weathering by wind. Or another example is you have a rock, it rains, the water seeps down into the rock, then it becomes frozen water that is going to expand, and the rock is going to crack. Erosion is where these sediments that have been formed through weathering are going to have movement. So there's going to be movement of the sediment. Water, in this case, is going to wash, or water washes the sediments away. So it's raining and the water is going to wash the sediments down the hill. The last part is deposition. Deposition is where deposition drops sediment in a new place. So the fast moving rivers taking the sediment, dropping it at the mouth, forming our delta. Rivers move sediment downstream. Okay, next, you're going to take your foldable. You're going to fold it like this. So this top corner where it says slow changes is going to get folded down to this line right here. Then it looks like this. You're going to take the bottom corner down here near the ocean. You're going to fold it over. Your foldable is now going to look like this. Part of the reason it looks like this, if you look back at our delta, it is a fan shape. If you look at our foldable, it is a fan shape. So our foldable now is in the shape of a delta. Flip your foldable to the back. You're going to place glue on the dots that you see around the edges of your foldable. Once you have done that, you are going to glue your foldable in your journal to page 23. You may now take the rest of the time in this station to decorate and color your foldable in an appropriate way for what it is representing.